Hello everyone, welcome back. My name's Parker and I cover transgender news. So, today I have an article from USA Today. They are coming after trans women in the Olympics. This is from USA Today from September 24th. It says, the International Olympics Committee says transgender policy to be based on science, but the panel makeup tells us a different story. Researchers whose findings have cast doubt on a competitive advantage for transgender women athletes appear to have been excluded from an International Olympic Committee working group tasked with creating a new policy on female participation. It includes the authors of a 2024 study funded by the IOC that found trans athletes might actually be at a competitive disadvantage and urged caution imposing participation bans. I was not included. I'll let you extrapolate as to why, one of the researchers told USA Today Sports in an email confirming they were not part of the IOC's protection of the female category working group and had not been asked to participate. So, here we have another example of policy and legislation that serves a personal political agenda. Republicans and MAGA cult members are forcing their personal views of transgender people onto the American public. These views are based on Christian nationalism and disinformation, lies about transgender people. So we know there is no conclusive evidence to show that trans women have a physical advantage over cisgender women. In fact, the most recent study shows us the opposite. But Republicans have always relied on twisting information and lying in order to help their own personal beliefs. What happened to separation of church and state? One of the founding principles of our country. And then they go and project all of this onto the left and say Democrats are forcing their beliefs on the right. So the problem here is that they are intentionally ignoring all research, facts, and expert opinions, which all of these things show us that trans people have always existed, they always will, and being transgender is not simply an ideology. It is a fact. Democrats don't ignore research, fact, and truth because those are not personal beliefs. And the truth is that people exist all over the gender spectrum. It's not black and white, male or female. And nothing Donald Trump and the MAGA cult can say or do will ever change that. So, thanks for watching, guys. Please like this video, leave me a comment, and I'll be back soon. Thanks. Bye.